You're ready to get into your current vibe, just whatever your current situation is. For some of you guys, it involves your family. For some of you guys, it's about a love connection, you know? So for some of you guys, it could be about a decision that you're trying to make. So we'll just see what is going on in your decisions. Hi, Angie. Hi, Double A. Hey, Eat Me. Hey, Mysterious World. Okay, well, these want to come out. All right, so we've got someone here making excuses. They're very dependent and they're very manipulative. Not a good mix, right? A lot of dependent people do make a lot of excuses on why they are stuck in a situation or a relationship. And that's usually the problem. So we have wait for gratitude. Bottom of the deck is magnificence. All right. Let's get some tarot in here. I think you've been underappreciated. I think someone is dependent on you and you're not getting the thanks. You've been kind of waiting around like, are you thankful yet? Do I get a thank you? Do you see what I've done for you? Like, are you ever going to see? But they're kind of self-absorbed with magnificence and excuses. I kind of get the feeling that it's all about them. You know, they're like, oh, you're so lucky you're in my presence. You're so lucky I give you the time of day. Oh, you wish you could do this and that. And you're just like, wow. After all I've done for you, after how many times I've forgiven you, or all this understanding. So we have temperance in the reverse for you, emperorship. You're about ready to strike down. Oh, yeah. You're going to put your foot down in this situation, and you're going to call him out. You're going to say, actually, no. You owe me a lot. I'm not going to get over how you've been acting or what you've done. You're looking at them like, you know what? I'm in control. I run the roost. This is my ship, and I'm the captain. I don't know what you're doing here, thinking you could just manipulate me and control me with your love or your cuteness or whatever you're holding over my head. No, it's not going to go your way. Temperance in reverse is it's not going to go your way. You're wrong, and I'm going to stand my ground. I understand you don't think you're wrong, but you're wrong. I know you're wrong. And I've been doing and doing and doing for you without a thanks. So I'm going to strike down. I'm going to put a boundary up. I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to say nope. And I'm not going to budge. Like you're not willing to budge. You're not willing to negotiate. This is a kind of it's my way and that is it. I'm done catering to this situation, this person. Okay, there's no more dilemma. Yep, you see the light. Sun card, Six of Swords in the reverse. Like we're not moving on to what it was. We're not, I'm not over this. This is how it's going to be. I'm standing my ground. For a lot of you guys, you've been dealing with a very unhealed masculine energy. This is someone or a situation that is very, very forceful and very, very wrong. Okay, they are not moral, and it's just a real problem. They think that you are graced by their presence. You're lucky to be there. You've been the one who's been nothing but nice, nothing but forgiving and understanding, and always willing to look at the bright side of things and be the optimism in the room when they're negative. This person's been withholding from you, withholding money from you, withholding commitment from you, withholding everything solid and good and stable from you. And to make that even worse, that they've been purposely withholding from you, they've put you on the waiting list. Like, you've been on hold for so long. And that's annoying. And you're just like, I am unbelievable that I'm on hold, unbelievable that I'm on the fence, and you don't know what you want. You don't know what you're going to do. Like, this is ridiculous. Understand that I'm an emperor. You don't treat emperors like this. You are in the upright. You are completely in the upright, and you're just like, listen, I've done the work. I've done things right. I'm solid. I'm honest. I come forward with truth and integrity. So you're just showing up really in a good place, honestly. I'm not trying to just brag about you, but you are. And you're like, not only have I given you time and patience, you've given them attention, you've given them money, you've given them commitment to an extent. You've given a lot of effort to them, and they've breadcrumbed you back. Okay. And you're just like, not only do I know that, and I've continued to do this for a period of time, but you're being very disrespectful. And I think you should check yourself before you wreck yourself. Who are you dependent on? Yeah. I hold the cards. I've been nice because that's who I am. I don't have to be nice. And you're like, I have very much the potential to be the Queen of Swords. I could strike down at any minute and blow you away with the truth. I could ruin your whole world by telling the truth. But I've held back. Okay. So you're just like, you need to wake up, smell the coffee, wake up and just see the reality of the situation you're in, because I hold the cards, not you. I don't know what planet you're living on. You're not happy, and you don't see, at this point, this leading to the land of happy. And you're just very disappointed in this person. 5 of Cups. In the reverse, though. You're very disappointed. You love them. It sounds like this could be your kids, adult kids. This could also be just a very disrespectful family member that's needed you for things, and they've treated you horribly. Of course, this could be an intimate, romantic relationship as well, where they've just not appreciated who you were in this connection. This could also be an employer that doesn't appreciate the value you bring to the workplace, and their whole company would just crumble if you left. So, you fill in the blanks, please, on how this fits your situation. But I don't see this being healed or fixed, to be honest. Not as it stands. I can't say permanently forever it's not going to be healed or fixed. But what I see in the cards right now is that the way things are going, the way it is, the way they are, if they refuse to wake up, it will not. It can't. There's no way that you're going to allow it. You will no longer be breadcrumbed. And this is your new beginning. You've chosen the Ace of Wands. And you're just not willing to play these games again or anymore. Let's see your current energy. Guys, I have a $15 lightning round at the end of this video, and it will be a shorter video. If you have a question, I'm answering them for $15. It is for one card and the bottom of the deck. I personally, as a reader, prefer an oracle and a tarot when I answer questions. So if you could do two, that's what I prefer for you to do. But you can just do one if that's what you can afford. I completely understand it. But you can also do three. You can get a bonus card. But yeah, that's my little special. $15, a question, and a video. Members are free, Ellen. Yes, you can get your free. All right, so what is your current vibe? Okay, so this is your current vibe. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit. I love this deck with the Hermit. Don't you guys think these are cute? This is an adorable deck. If you're interested, I don't know, it's on Amazon. That's where I got it. It's the Cozy Witch Tarot deck. I really like it. It's very girl-driven, I'll be honest. Like, everybody on this deck is a girl. But other than that, it's really cute. And it is very progressive, meaning even the Lover's card is LBGT, which is fine if you guys are in that community and you want a deck like this. But for others, you may feel a little bit like an outsider on this deck, but I don't, and I'm heterosexual. I really love this deck. So it's just kind of your taste, but I love the art. I love the book. I love the sayings. I love everything about this deck. It's really cute. I love the art, honestly. But look at her. So this is your vibe. Look, she's wearing a hoodie and some jeans. The first vibe I get is comfy, comfortable in your own skin, and just wanting to be alone, stepping away from the drama and just kind of being in your peace, being in your private space, doing tarot, doing crystals, doing magic, researching, reading, just listening, vibing out to your favorite music or listening to videos. But this is your current overall vibe. And what I'm hearing is I'd rather be alone. I'd much rather be alone than deal with any of this. And so your vibe is I'm perfectly happy on my own. Don't think that I'm desperate, needy, or clingy. You have no idea how quickly I can detach from you and this situation. So bottom line, that's kind of your vibe. And then we have this one coming out, which is Six of Wands, your current energy. Now it's in reverse, but it says you're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it. But it's in reverse, so you kind of just feel like you are not valued. Again, it just comes in, I'm not valued. Okay, you are a big deal, but you're making me feel like I'm not. You're making me feel like I'm nobody. And I am completely irrelevant and unimportant to you. So yeah, we have confirmation we're dealing with someone who's disrespected you and certainly thinks you are not important in their life. And you finally see it. You finally see it. And you're just like, boy, are you going to be sad when I'm gone? Boy, are you going to be sad when I walk away? I haven't walked away. I haven't abandoned you, but you're going to miss me when I'm gone. And I think that's kind of where you're at. You're just like, you're going to miss me. You may not appreciate me right now. You may not have appreciated what I've been to you and all the things that I've done for you and how I've stood up for you when other people have talked bad about you, how I fought for you, how much grace I've given you. You've forgiven this person like a lot. You've given them a lot of grace. And you're just like, when I step away, you don't have a win, you don't have a victory, you have a loss. You're going to be in loss of me. Okay, you're not going to be protected under my energy. The grace will be gone. And that's the Temperance, that's that Six of Wands in reverse, but I just feel like that's your current vibe. Let's go ahead and see what this book says about your Six of Wands in reverse. I love this book. I love this deck. So It says, are you feeling unappreciated? Just like I said. Are you at a karmic crossroad? Oh, yeah. Even though you know you did something awesome for someone, your time will come. Your time will come when they see what you've done. It may not be today, but it will come. And until then, celebrate the people in your life, and I know there's people that love and appreciate you. Okay? And find it in your schedule to fit some you time in. And just let them have their little win. Let them have their little victory dance, because it's short-lived. They'll sure be happy if you ever talk to them again, because they're going to be crying. They're going to be missing you. They're going to be suffering without you. So go ahead, pull your energy back. Let them have their little win. Let them think they've achieved something great without you. Go ahead, let them step away. Let karma come in and show them what they actually lost. See how hot they do without you. Because when temperance is reversed, there's definitely the obvious universal karmic vibe that says, wow, you are tipping the scales. It is out of balance. They are not giving equally to you. And you know what? Right now, the timing, it's just off, and it's not meant to be. They are not stepping up. And that's really what that's like. Don't worry about it. They're not stepping up. You go on and have a good day. You go on with your life, because good karma is coming to you. Okay? We're going to see what good karma is coming to you. They're the ones that are going to be suffering. But let's just take a look at, I don't know, let's see. Should we do what's coming to you? Or what's happening to them after you leave? Let's see. Okay, I feel like we're going to see what's going to happen to them after you leave. After you take your energy away. So first we have King of Swords. We have Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. And Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck is a Two of Swords. So when you're gone, and they've had a moment, Nine of Pentacles, very hermit mode, very much like you, but not in their victory. This is just very alone. They're going to be looking, King of Swords, very harshly at their choices, at who they are and what they have. There's a very clear message that's going to come to them, Knight of Swords. And this could be an argument with a friend, an argument with someone they're talking to or interested in, or it could be you. But they're going to get told off. And it's going to make them, force them into a mental prison. This is where they're going to be forced to replay the conversations they had with you, the things they didn't do for you, the things you did for them. It's going to come out there. The truth is going to come out there to them. So believe me, you're going to get heard. Even if you're not there, like, you're going to be heard and you're going to be seen. They're not going to know what to do. They're not going to know if they can ever get you back. Seven of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, upright. They're going to be like, you could do anything you want. Why would you want them? They're going to be so worried. Confused. Hopeful that you would even choose to talk to them. I kind of get the feeling they might want to reach out to you, hoping that you would pick up the phone. I see a block. I feel like you're going to block them, ignore them, or shut them out. And they're going to be wondering what you're thinking, because you've never been like this before. You've never been this strong. And so this person's a little bit surprised. Maybe a lot. But I don't get the vibe that there's anyone shocked. But I do get the vibe that this person is hurt and worried. Yeah. Hurt and worry definitely comes up. Let's see what's going to be going on in this separation. Wow, the Lover's card in reverse, torn between two lovers. You're just like, listen, go back to whoever you thought was better. You're not even giving them the option. This very much feels like they had a choice. They could be around you or they could be around somebody else. They chose somebody else. Could have been another family member. They chose to befriend more, hang out with more, be with more, get close to. Could be a lover, obviously. They chose somebody else over you to be with, to pursue, to appreciate. And you're very much in the vibe of, okay, that's what you chose. Don't reach out and think you can pull me along again. Breadcrumb me. I definitely get the vibe you're closing the door on them. I'm not saying it's forever, but I feel like you are. Yeah, bottom of the deck is dead inside. And they are going to highly doubt that you even would even want to talk to them again. You are so hurt by their actions. You've lost all faith in them. Yeah, you've lost all faith. I think you highly doubt that anything could change. Spirit, can you show me where this is headed? My collective is definitely losing tons of faith in this person. And honestly, they see freedom and happiness away from this person. They don't think they could ever get back to any kind of happiness with them. Spirit, they want to be free, but Six of Swords is looking difficult, you know. However, the collective has chosen, and I think chosen wisely, to pull away because they just have lost all hope. They don't feel that this connection can go further. All right. And I got the card. It just fell. And you got a bonus card. Wow. Bonus card was just chilling on the floor. I didn't even know it was there. Bonus card is Page of Cups. The card that fell is, oh my gosh, the loyal heart. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Like, if it was one negative and one positive, we can dispute this. There's no disputing this. I'm going to let you intuitively tell yourself what you think this means, where this is headed, okay? Because only Spirit knows. Bottom of the deck right now is chaos and conflict. Okay. All right. It's very obvious to me as your reader, and I think very obvious to you, that you are in a conflict of your mind over your heart right now. You're very frustrated, and you have every single right to be. Every single one. Number 33, by the way. Powerful. Oh. But what Spirit sees in the future, honestly, is an apology. Someone's going to give a little knock at the door, a little hello, I'm sorry, okay? Or a little phone call, a little text, one or the other, just saying, hey, you know, I messed up. I owe you. I owe you something. And Page of Cups is definitely the apology. And we have loyal heart. Why? Because they do eventually. In that Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Eight of Swords moment, the truth will set them free with the Sun card. Trust me, it's there. They are going to see the light. They are going to see all the value you brought to the table and how much they're going to miss that and what they missed out on you. Sometimes the truth is, and I know it's so cliche, but you really don't know what you have till it's gone. Sometimes that is just the story. It's very simple. It's not complicated. You know? It's not some huge monumental lesson that's complex. It's just very, very plain. And I'll be honest, because I can't lie. They love you. They mistreated you. They didn't appreciate you. And they didn't value you. But sometimes even the people that you love treat you like that. Let's look at this reading in the aspect of children. If this is about your adult children who've taken advantage and mistreated you, they're not going to know all you've done till you're absent. Till they don't have you to lean on. They can't call mom or dad for that money, or they can't expect you to cover that bill. They can't expect you to bring that food to the table. You know, if you look at it in that aspect, look at kids. Of course they love you. Of course your kids love you. Do they disrespect you? Yeah. Do they mistreat you? Mm-hmm. Do they not appreciate you? Betcha. But only when you step back and let them be in their choices, Nine of Pentacles, be adults, are they going to look back and go, Mom, I was so wrong. I've missed you. I need you. You know, I've made a lot of mistakes and I didn't appreciate you when you were around. I didn't listen to you and I'm sorry, you know, I was wrong. Maybe it's not a huge admittance, like massive, like, oh, I'm lost without you. Maybe it's not some big I'm lost, but it is, I'm sorry. I needed you more than I thought and I didn't appreciate you. I feel like it's that. For friendships, it's more, I'm so sorry that I was turning my back on you. You're a good friend and I just feel awful. I'm so sorry. I hung around these other friends for quite some time, and I realized they're maybe not the best of friends as much as you were. In a love relationship, in a romantic one, it's definitely the vibe of, hey, can you please talk to me? I really don't know what to say, but I miss you, and I would just love to see you. I would just love to hear your voice. I would just love for you to answer the phone. I'm really going through a lot, and you've always been there for me, and I maybe didn't appreciate you when you were around, but I miss you now, and I could really use a friend. I could really use my best friend to talk to. Could you please pick up the phone? Or could you please answer? You know, I'm sorry that I was selfish. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry I pushed you away. Can we just talk? Can I just see you for a minute? Can I have a few minutes of your time? And the truth is, and as subtle as it may be, and it may be subtle, I don't know if they're going to come out with this Page of Cups. I doubt it. That they're going to say, I'm in love with you. I messed up. I want you back in my life. That's like a big confession. I'm not seeing a big confession with the Page of Cups if it's a lover. But I just see that little reach out. And the truth is, the reason they're reaching out is because they're missing their other half. They're missing this loyal person. So, yeah, they're reaching out in sadness. And you know what? They're conflicted in chaos. It just hurts them. So, anyways, that's where they're going to be at. Let's see what this looks like, because this is what's going to be going on for them. There's a lot of chaos in their life, and I don't know if they're ever going to admit that to you, but there is. And it says, stubbornness is keeping them in a state of opposition. And they're realizing their stubbornness is what did it. The incessant need to be right all the time only served to prolong the conflict deep down in their soul that they actually wanted resolved. Now is the moment where they kind of learn about their values and their sense of self and what's really important to them. Some things are not negotiable, and you've made it very clear. You've drawn the line in the sand, and you've put up your boundaries. They realize for you what's non-negotiable. And if that's true, it's not necessary to continue the fight. They're hoping that you guys can find a way in these stormy emotions to find higher ground, to make amends. Soon the air will clear, and they'll be in a much better place than before. And now that the storm will be passing, there's a brand new blazing path, Ace of Wands, for new growth to come in its wake. Things that can become more electric between the both of you, a better connection, better communication, better intimacy, better romance, better friendship, all those things. But they're going to start using their time with you more constructively. Linda, hi. Can you tell me how the booking works if I booked a reading? Well, you can either book it through Cash App. I'll just give you a price and we can meet on Skype, or you can go to my website. It's www.jks1111.com, and you can pick the type of reading you want. There's astrology, there's tarot and oracle, there's coaching, there's double readings for you and your person, or there's like a more in-depth personal reading just for you. It's like more of a karmic reading. And there you can just choose what you like and we can schedule. and I will meet up with you, or you can get an emailed reading. You can email me your questions, you know, if there's a big time difference, and I will answer them in a reading privately, and I'll send it to you, and you can keep it. So yeah, there you go, guys. This person is definitely wanting to come out of conflict. They've definitely been in a moment where they've lost opportunities. Karma's come back at them. They see nothing but chaos. There's like this divine order, which obviously is going to step in because you're stepping out. Their intention is to find a good solution right now, and that's what they want. That's what they're going to want. So whoever this is, they are going to realize, based on the circumstances that appear chaotic in their life, that everything is happening to them now because of karma, because of their choices, because of their manipulation. And they're going to kind of realize that they weren't SHIT without you. Like they wouldn't have what they have without you. You were a great gift in their life that they took advantage of. So no more excuses, because I know they're over here just making excuses. But this is what's going to happen to them, okay? They're going to realize what they lost. And that's just, it's so cliche, but it is what it is. Some people really don't know what they have till it's gone. And you pulling away in your hermit mode is really going to show up in a strong way. So let's see what's coming up for you, my friend. What is coming up for the collective spirit? Can you show me what's coming? What's going to happen for my collective? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. What the heck? Bottled up emotions in the reverse. Five of Cups in the reverse. Can we stop with the reversals? We have cleanse. This is you clearing the air, clearing the drama. You weren't quite sure about your decision about cutting them off, but you know it's the right thing because you don't want to be breadcrumbed. Finally, you're letting your emotions come out. I think you held back. You held back how you really felt. This is you going off. And you have some regrets because you're normally not the kind of person that just goes off on people. But you're going to go off. Kind of a little bit of a ticking time bomb. And you're going to be like, oh, God, that's not me. That's not me. I don't go off on people like this. But you're not going to have the regrets. You know that it needed to come out. It was waiting. And they deserved it. They earned it. And honestly, what's going to happen to you? Five of Cups in reverse. They're going to see the light. They really are. It's there in the Sun card. They are, okay? They want to cleanse the air. You want to get rid of the devil. You are, wow, you are so turned off by this person. You're just like, you have no idea how much I don't want you. You have no idea how much I don't want you and your drama and your BS ever again. Like, I'm not even attracted to you. They've really just made themselves very unattractive to you. And you're ready to clear the air. There's that Ace of Wands again. Just super excited to move on, get away from this person, Wheel of Fortune, something new, something different. You want to move away, move on. Two of Cups in the reverse. You're just like, I don't really know if I want a relationship with them. Which is exactly where you're going to be. It's how you're going to feel. You're just like, yeah, no. You're probably going to think to yourself, no, and you might even say out loud, no. But it's always going to kind of be in you, what if? You know, that's your little book of secrets. You're going to miss them sometimes. It's still going to hurt sometimes. And you still love them. You'll always love them. They're important to you, but they hurt you, and you have every right to be mad. So honestly, where I see you headed is just, I'm upset, I'm mad, and I deserve to be mad. You've put me through a lot of chaos and disrespect. I want to be alone, and I'm going to be alone. I am stepping away from you. You're toxic, you're devilish, you're karmic. I can't have it. So, that's where you're going to be at. That's what I see. But like I said, Five of Cups in reverse is they want to come back. They do. This is fixable. You can still You can still fix the situation. There's something left to salvage here, even though you feel like there's not. Namaste. The slay in me recognizes the slay in you. And excuse me, think twice before you give a F-U-C-K. And you're just like, I am from now on, or at least for a good while, not going out of my way. I'm not going to give an F about you, your situation, your needs. It's irrelevant. Okay? I'm doing the thing for me. I hope you do the thing for you. At some point, you've got to get up and act like the people you admire. And you're like, at some point, I have to act like I really do care about myself. And you're going to take that action. And that's it. I still think there's a future with you. Page of Cups, Lovers, Loyal Heart, and the Five of Cups in reverse. I do think there's a future, but I do think that future's a little bit down the road because you're not ready to be healed. Temperance in reverse. You are not ready to forgive. And I mean, let them in. Five of Cups is a difficult emotion. And it is the inability to let go of what's been lost. And it's being so hurt, you could wallow in that pain for a little while. The advice of that card is just trying to see the good through the bad. Okay? Try to see the good through this. I think you're so upset, Six of Pentacles in reverse, that all these years were wasted on this person, a lot of years. And you just allowed yourself to be disrespected. And I know you're mad at them right now for those choices to treat you like that. Of course, and you have every right to be. But there is this introspection with the Hermit that comes to a place where you're like, I allowed them. I let it happen. What the hell was going on in my head? Day one. Why was I allowing this for years? What was I thinking? Why did I allow that? What was going on with me that I even entered into this space of being a choice and being disrespected and manipulated and used? Yes, used, because they were dependent. You got used and they were dependent on you. And you're just like, what? And you're really kind of looking at yourself in this also. And I think you will. I think you're going to do that reflection. And you're just going to go, wow, okay. At first, you're going to be angry at them because you're in the moment. And that's what's coming up. And you're like, how dare you? How dare you manipulate me? How dare you mistreat me? And you're going to be so upset. Of course, because it's the rage of the moment, like the wake-up call, the red flag, and it's just like, how dare you? How dare you? I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I'm an emperor. I loved you. I forgave you. I gave you grace. I supported you. I was your true and honest and loyal friend. I backed you up. I was a good daughter. I was a good son. I was a good mom. I was a good wife, or I was a good husband, or I was a good relationship partner. Like, I was so good. I didn't deserve this. So yeah, you're going to be initially angry because you finally get out of this. But once that sizzles down, you are going to go to this place of, what the hell was wrong with me? You know, not only is it on them for doing what they did, it's me opening the door and even entertaining the situation. And for years? Wow. So I see you kind of shocked at yourself eventually down the road too. And you're like, I'm not going to make excuses either for what happened. I am not an excuse maker. I allowed it. I opened the door. shame on me, time for some healing. And I think that's going to come up, because this Five of Cups in reverse also indicates somebody coming back into your life. The cups are turning back over. Once they were tipped over, now they're turning back over. So the love is going to come back to life. The missing you, the connection, that's back to life. But the relationship, Two of Cups, is over. So now we got to fix that. You know, it's like the damage has been done. And that's a lot of what this is. So let's get a romance angel, just in case it's a love connection. Spirit, what does this reveal for the future now that the damage has been done? Chemistry. So there is, thank God, a strong enough attraction between the both of you that you will come back together. It's like magnets, soulmates, twin flames, whatever. It's going to come back because your heart and spirit and soul and theirs is going to come back, because it's just the chemistry. Bottom of the deck is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So they're going to be guided to apologize. They're going to be guided to you. That's why they got the Page of Cups, loyal heart. They will be guided. They will. And you will be guided back to them, because you're attracted to them spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. You are. Now, yes, they've turned you off at that moment, and there's a moment of drama here. But the comeback is strong. And I honestly think if they make the effort to do the right thing and come back correct, this is a good thing, a very good thing. So let's get a confession from this love connection. And the 15 minutes starts now. So whoever wants one, $15 a card, super cheap. You get the bottom of the deck for free. I prefer you to do 2 questions, so I can do an oracle and a tarot, but you can just do one if you feel like it. My ultimate members are free. My VIP members are free for the lightning rounds. You can pay this through Cash App. My tag is Let That SHIT Go 1111, and you'll see my logo. Or you can go to the donation button on my website. Very easy if you want a question. Oh, look, a little 2 bonuses here that shouldn't be here. Ooh, I can't let go, grasping, body, mind, and soul, exploring every inch of you, studying. So look at that, can't let go. All right, that's a sign in the shuffle. Confession, here it is. Oh, their confession is, I love you. It's one of the best in this deck. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into the infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart can nothing compare with anything. Remember always, my love, that I love you. So they love you. You know it. They took you for granted and they mistreated you. Sometimes that happens. Like I said, compare it to kids, because everyone's like, no, I can't tolerate mistreatment. Lovers can't do that. We don't tolerate that. Real love does. And I always bring up kids because people love their kids unconditionally, no matter what. And many of us, especially older adults, have been mistreated by your kids, disrespected and unappreciated. And we have given and given and given to our kids, and they don't see the sacrifice. So look at that. How quick are we to forgive our children? Mom, I'm sorry, I love you, I was wrong. We're quick to forgive because they're our kids, they're our blood. But when your lover F's up and you've given and given and given to them and they just took advantage, they act a fool. You're quick to cut them off. And a lot of you guys are not so easy to forgive. You hold that grudge. You know, you're like, no, you know, the love is a little bit more conditional when it comes to relationships, isn't it? It's not supposed to be, though. Love is supposed to be universal between kids, lovers, family, friends. Love is universal. And the Lord says, forgive as much as 7 times 77. Anyways, so it's going to come up, if it's a lover, they're going to come back. Page of Cups, loyal heart, you're going to get the apology. They do love you. Like I said, they messed up. Are you going to forgive them? I don't know. That's up to you. But they are going to make the effort. There is chemistry. 5 of Cups in reverse. There's a chance to recover what's been lost if you choose so. And we'll leave that there, okay? If it comes to family, if this is involved with family or friends, what is your confession from them? Show me this family member's confession, which I feel it's very much the same. Your family member is going to say, I love you. You know, same thing, but we're going to pull one. Sabrina, you have a question. Yay, thank you. Okay. Oh, Queen of Cups. Your family member is going to say, listen, Linda, listen, Linda. I love you. I told you it's the same thing. I love you. I love you. Your family member is going to say, I love you. I was wrong. Like, come on. Confession time. You mean the world to me. Yes, I took advantage of that. I'm an a-hole. Can you forgive me? I love you. I'm so sorry. I'm so emotional. I was such an ass. Like, can you ever forgive me? Like, I just feel awful. And Ticking Time Bomb in the reverse, Devil card. They realized they were the a-hole. Like, they're like, I blew the lid off on my karmic ways. I see where I've been rude, disrespectful, out of control, and hateful even. I don't want to be that, okay? I don't want to be that. I'm growing up. I'm moving forward. I'm progressing on in my evolution of my soul journey. Like, look at this. 33. Didn't I tell you earlier 33? Important 33. You know, I'm moving on. I'm not going to be the same person, okay? Can you please forgive me? So, yeah, I see the family members are in the same boat. And that's it. That concludes your reading. I'm going to get you a fortune cookie and let you be on your way unless you have a question. Thank you so much for watching JKS 1111 Tarot and Magic. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want to see more, just go to my channel here on YouTube. See what calls you. They're universal messages. Timeless. See what catches your eye. There's probably a message in there for you. Go to my lives. Don't go to my videos. Don't go to YouTube and click videos. Go to my lives. You're going to see all the past videos. Click one that you feel calls to you because I think that message is important for you today, right now. Even if you've already seen it before, watch it again. There's a message in the past videos for you. If that message comes across, can you please comment and just say it did? This was my message. This is what I got from it. I'd appreciate that. Thank you so much. Spirit, let's get that fortune cookie for them. What is coming up for them in this reading in general? Oh, okay. So in general, you got spiritual growth. And by the way, these are for sale on my website if you're interested. Fortune cookie messages. Very cheap, very reasonable. But happiness is not life without conflict. There's the conflict. Happiness is not life without conflict, but life with the skills to cope. And that's spiritual growth. I love how the cards brought in the word conflict, because that's what we've been struggling with this entire reading. You know, it's just been nothing but conflict for a while. And it's like, listen, if you thought life was going to be happy without it, like, that's a happy life, no conflict, no drama with your kids, no drama with your family, no drama with your friends, and no drama with your love. If you thought that would be ultimate happiness, wrong. Spiritual growth is realizing every relationship will have conflict, and maybe even often. But that doesn't make it an unhappy life. It just makes it a fruitful life. And spiritual growth is knowing that you have the temperance and the skills to cope, which is understanding the other person, forgiveness, grace, mercy. Those are the skills to cope. And it's a much happier, peaceful life. Now, by no means am I promoting toleration of physical violence or mental and emotional abuse. Let's get that out of the way. Obviously, that's not what this card means. Okay? We do have to love ourselves, protect ourselves, nurture ourselves. That's always first. But we cannot ever go into any relationship thinking we're going to get past the conflict and get to a place where we're not going to have it again, because you will. And spiritual maturity is just knowing that, and knowing that because you guys are 3 of Pentacles progressing, you're always going to have the skills and the ability to deal with the problem at hand. So yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for watching, JKS. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. May you be blessed tenfold. Everything you donate, everything you give, your time, your energy, your money to me or anyone, may it come back to you tenfold. May good karma and good fortune follow you. Thank you so much for watching. And if you could please like this video or comment on it on your way out, I'd appreciate that. That makes a difference for me financially. Please, if you could hit that like and comment. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd be surprised, but please subscribe. I love you guys. I'll see you later. All right. I will do a TikTok later too, by the way, a little announcement. I'll be on TikTok later today, so if you guys want to go over there, I'll be doing another reading over there later. All right, so Sabrina has a question, and Erin, you have a question. So let's get those answered. So Ultimate VIP member subscribers, you guys always get 2 cards for the lightning round. Thank you for being an Ultimate member. And if you guys want to be an Ultimate member and support me monthly so I can be here and you can receive a bunch of free readings, please go to jks1111.com, become a member, and support this channel, support this mission, support this twin flame journey and this message. And do a favor for me in exchange of energy for my readings, and do a favor for yourself by getting lots of guidance, spiritual guidance for a very low price. Okay. Ellen, you are first. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hi, Jen. Oh, you have to get back to work. I love you, and I hope everyone has a beautiful day. You too, my love. Linda, I hope I see you in my website when you order, so we can schedule something. I would love to meet you, Linda. So, Ellen, he admitted he misses me. He admitted he thinks we've a beautiful connection. He spoke about we don't and our money. We had a bit of distance. Then he sent a kiss emoji. What will happen in August? All right, I love that. All right, let's take a look. Spirit, what's going to happen in August for Ellen? Ellen, your guy likes a lot of space. And your guy loves to focus on pentacles. That's some of your conflict with this person is his first love, is his career. Like there's definitely a competition there. Might be in his astrology chart to put a lot of his energy into that, into the creation of money. That might be in his chart. Show me August. Seven of Wands. And bottom of the deck is the Hierophant in reverse. Tradition is important, but doesn't have to be everything. He's not big on marriage. He's not even big on commitment. In fact, he's very resistant of it. Seven of Wands. Witches should hold their witches accountable. And let's get that oracle. He's resistant in August. He's resistant about making you think that he's ready for a commitment. He doesn't want to give you the idea that he's ready for it. Why is he not ready for commitment? Why is he not ready? Spirit, why is Ellen's love not ready for commitment? Okay. So we have a change in the wind. It did come in reverse. He's got a lot on his back. Look at that. He's just carrying a lot on his back, a lot on his shoulders. Maybe he doesn't want to bring that into the relationship. He feels he's just got a lot of baggage. Or maybe he just does have a lot of baggage in general, period. Bottom of the deck is no place like home. Notice both of these have a house in the image. That coincidence is there's something about his stability and his home that comes into place. And the home is a key component on why he is not wanting to jump into a commitment. Now, what is going on in your connection, Ellen, with this person that a home is coming in the way? Let's see. Now, with the Seven of Wands, it always is defensiveness, guardedness, feeling the need to defend others. I dreamt he bought us a home. That's interesting that your dreams are revealing something with the home. His concern may be being able to provide a home, to purchase a house and maintain a home. That may be something he wants before commitment. But with the Seven of Wands, oh, it looks like someone is finally getting called out on their bad behavior. So this is going to happen in August, Ellen. He's probably going to get called out on his bad behavior. Okay? And it says, let's hope she handles it well. Even when you're a witch, you're still a fallible human being, and you will eventually say or do things you shouldn't. Your mistakes don't make you a bad witch necessarily. Sometimes what really matters is that you choose to respond once you've been confronted in most situations. The best thing to do, surprisingly, is the simplest thing to do. Listen and try to understand where they're coming from. Second, apologize. The phrase, I'm sorry, is one of the most powerful spells there is. Last, do better when you know better. It's not too difficult. So I like that it says, do better when you know better. I think in August, he's not 100% on what he's doing. He doesn't know better, but he will be confronted. You may, in a couple weeks, confront him and be like, hey, you know, I want this to go somewhere with you. I feel our connection, but these games hurt. And I'm not dumb. Don't play it like I'm dumb, like I don't know that you love me, that I don't know that you want me, that I don't know that we have a connection, because I do know, and I'm not an idiot. But what do we need to do to have a commitment? What is the missing piece here? Okay, so you might confront him with what needs to happen for this to go forward, because I feel our connection, and I know you do too. So tell me, what needs to come in so we can make this go forward? Because I'm very confused. So this may very well come up. And that's this month. Got a couple weeks of that left. This may very well come up. So someone is following a path because it's what's expected of them. And I think that's him, Ellen. He is following a path in his life because it's what's expected of him. But nobody except him can possibly know what will make him the happiest. He's got to make decisions that feel real and pay no mind to what other people have to say about it. So he does care about his community, his collective, his family. He cares. He cares about what they think. And he does what's expected, not what genuinely makes him happy. So this is going to be, he's going to be confronted with that he's not doing what makes him happy. I think you're the perfect person to do it. When you get a change in the wind in reverse, it says, as you endeavor to create a prosperous life, which is him. When he tries to make a prosperous life, he's going to encounter unexpected reversals that cause him to shift directions. This is a good thing. So there's nothing to fear. Perhaps something that he wanted went to someone else. Perhaps he's pursued something that he suddenly realizes is not for his highest good. He might not be 100% clear on what he needs to do and where he needs to go, but he is certain that things are not going as planned in August, and circumstances are not in his control. So in August, karma's going to be coming for him, and it's not, things for him are not going to go as planned. But for you as well, Ellen, this is not going to go as you planned and as you wanted. The fact that you have to confront him and say these things, like, what do I need to do to make this happen, is hurtful. You wish it wasn't like that. And this is not how you pictured your ultimate relationship going. But sometimes things happen for a reason. Now, there's no place like home. Let's see what's going on with that. Lovers, friends, companions are all at home. It's about being at home right now. They're in sync and full of love. Be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity. Be home in this relationship. Together you add the love in the world. So for August, I definitely feel like you guys are comfortable with each other. Comfortable enough to say how you feel. Comfortable enough to confront someone. So yeah, I do feel like this is extremely safe. I feel like you shouldn't worry about opening up to him in August. Don't feel worried. I think he is just as comfortable with you as you are with him. And I think calling him out is what's needed, because the change in the wind in reverse, like something needs to change. You can't keep going down this road letting him take the leadership route. You got to shake the tree a little bit, shake him up, and it's safe. It's safe to do it. But do it. Shake it up and say, listen, I feel for you what you feel for me. What is it we need to do? Do I need to relocate? Do you need to relocate? Would you relocate? Do we need to seek some therapy, some personal therapy for one of us or both of us? Do we need to see each other? Has it been too long? I want to do something to shake this up to see where we're going, because I cannot sit in this limbo. So anyways, that's what I see for August. Go ahead and bring it up and bring it out to the open. Thank you, Ellen. Sabrina, what is your question? For everyone else, you have about 5 minutes to purchase a $15 question, a $15 lightning round. It's $15 a card plus the bottom of the deck and my intuitive insight. If you would like two, that's what I prefer, but you do two. Okay, Sabrina, I went through a breakup. Oh no. So I'm not sure what to ask Steph. I apologize for that. What can you help me with advice? What's best for me at this time? No worries. Let's see. So you just went through a breakup and you kind of want to know what is best for you. Okay, so I feel called to this one. Let's find this out. Spirit, please help guide Sabrina Elizabeth in this reading with these oracle cards. She's just gone through a very emotional time. Going through a breakup is so hard, and it's just taxing on the body and the emotions. So what does she need to do now? What is her guidance? Spirit, how can she go on from this? And what do you see for her? So you have serendipity. But notice it's in reverse, but you do have serendipity. The 4-leaf clover could be a symbol or a sign. Bottom of the deck is tick-tock. This was very odd timing. Your situation that broke up is that the timing, something was very weird, Sabrina. I don't know if you jumped the gun or he jumped the gun on something, but the timing was off. And I feel like karma's at work. I also feel like this person ran out of time. Maybe that's why the timing was off. They just ran out of it. They didn't use it wisely. When you get serendipity in a relationship, it's about spirit having a plan for you. And maybe this isn't the right person. Or maybe it's the right person at the wrong time. You have met this person and it was a very important part of your journey. Spirit brought him into your life for a reason. And only the divine can make these things happen. It was out of your hands. There were signs, there were synchronicities. It was all planned. This is that karma at work. But perhaps you felt very certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better, something else. It was supposed to be the perfect business, right? That's what you thought, the perfect career, the perfect relationship. Or this was the person that you gave your heart to, and he was supposed to be the one, yet it all fell apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficult times in order to deliver you a much more important person or a much more important lesson even before you hit the jackpot. Don't give up. Don't get caught up in the drama of the disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud, in this storm. Spirit always knows what you need, and it is guiding you to where you are meant to go. So pay attention to the signs. They're going to be shown to you now. The signs are going to be on the clock. So on your watch, on the clock on the wall, everywhere. The signs that you see are going to be coming in threes. Okay, they're going to come in threes. And that really means that you're on the right track. Keep going. You're on the right path. It also means perhaps you're going back to your old ways. Perhaps you start drifting backwards. Those signs on the clock will appear again to get your attention to say, hey, focus, let's get on track. Let's meditate. Let's pray. Let's evaluate. Let's manifest. Okay, let's get on track. So if you see those numbers, just know, okay, maybe I'm veering a little bit. Whatever it is that's meant to get your attention. And good afternoon, Stephen. I'm so glad to see you. I will be on the Tea Talk later if you want to see me there as well. I hope you guys come and see me over there. So the number 30 here, overall bottom line for you, Sabrina, timelessness, divine timing, and immeasurable time. Love and the fulfillment and the desire is always in the body's reproductive cells and cycles, and they have their own timeline. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time to find love, to nurture it, to give it, to receive it. The clock is eternal, and it ticks according to the beating of your heart. So let go of your need to shape every moment. Know that this time is yours, and it's different for everyone. Miracles are here right now, and they always show up when you need them. On time, by the way. So when it comes to your relationship, it's wonderful to know that love is always right on time. When it comes to your career, your prosperity is co-created by your endeavors. And as they occur in human man-made time and eternal efforts, the most important part of manifestation is divine timing, and it's measureless. So keep doing what you're doing, stay positive, and make commitment to remain high vibe. If you heed this message of this card, it will seem as if you will align to your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all, like magic. So what's all the fuss about? Not having enough time. The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. A warning, the protection message. Have you been feeling as if the clock is ticking and you've gotten a little bit nervous that your dreams, your desires are not happening and they're taking too long to manifest? There's nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and they won't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You are in such capable hands with guides and angels hovering in the invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be fixed with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gentle and dispelled from your faith. Spirit will never deny you what's truly yours and your highest good, never. And all is yours in divine and appropriate timing. So relax. So my intuition is this: don't feel like you've just wasted time with someone and now it's over. Don't feel like that. This was meant to happen. And whether it's a comeback with this person or someone new, what's yours will be yours, and you will have that love. The same with career, family, money, all of it. Like, don't feel like you're wasting time or you've lost time or burned it or just the anxiety of it all. Your perfect life is coming to you, but there is always work. You can't just sit around like, okay, I'm waiting. When is it going to show up? Changes do need to be made in your life. So don't be afraid to change something, an aspect, where you live, where you work, your schedule, where you go. Don't be afraid to change those things, what you eat, etc. Okay. Well, that's it. That's your reading. You're welcome, Sabrina. I hope that was a good message for you. Thank you so much for your donation. May you be blessed tenfold. Everything you've ever sent me. Thank you so much. All right. Was there any other questions that I missed? Hi, Diane. Aw. Hey. Don't forget I'll be on the Tea Talk later. All right. Well, if there is no more personal questions, I will head off. All right. Well, I love you, and I hope I see you again. Please hit the like button on your way out the door, guys. I'd appreciate you. All right. Well, I'll see you on the Tea Talk, or I'll see you later. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed and beautiful day. And remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. Oh, Doja, you poor thing. You're right. Let me get on that schedule. I'm going to pull out my schedule book and I'm going to get on it. Okay? So much has been going on in my life, but I'm going to get on it. We need to. I feel like the time is close. It's definitely near the time. I just feel it. Somehow Saturn shifting, Jupiter coming closer to Rahu. It's going to do something. All right. I love you. Bye, guys.